so weird watching black people get mad at white people for starting functioning white communities. It's like, you know how happy we'd be to see black people start a functioning black community?
No, you know what's really weird is when white people try to get on this app and pretend that every time a successful black community has been started, white people didn't jump in and destroy it. Don't believe me? We have multiple examples. Let's start off with Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier looks beautiful, doesn't it? It was a wonderful black community until it got too successful. And then white people ran the black people out of their community, dammed up a river, and flooded their town. It's all right, though. Tons of white people lose their lives every single summer. I don't know why I find it so funny. I do. I find it hysterical. Dumbass white people enjoy their lives on this lake, and the souls of black people take their lives. But there's more. What about Greenwood? You know, Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was incredibly successful. But then there was a claim that a black man hurt a white woman. Fucking white women. And so a whole bunch of white men came into the town and set it ablaze, killing over 300 people. It was an incredibly successful town. Until again, set ablaze by white people, because God forbid black people have a successful town. There's another one, Rosewood, Florida. There's not even a town left. White people are that weak. They were successful. They claim in their history, in white people history, that they killed 6 people. It was closer to 200. 200 people that they massacred. Anyways, what were you saying about you'd be so happy if black people created a successful black town?
Yeah. Yasharahla did all the building of this nation, as you see many times. And this is it. America is it, buddy. We invented everything here you see, everything you use in modern day technology to this day. We are the forerunners and originators of that. All the way down to your cell phone, everything in your kitchen, everything in your bathroom, the black man has created. And down to your egg beater, the black man has created. We are number one. All right? The Most High said, we are above all people of the nation, above the earth. All right? Above all people. Y'all see the precepts. Y'all can read it. Right? From there, let's go to, what it said? Matthew 5:13. Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to become trodden under foot of men. So we the salt of the earth. And we did create everything here. Do your research, all right? With that, I say, shalom.
African Americans built this nation. You built this nation. You know, you're just starting to get real credit for that. Okay, I don't know if you know that. You're just starting to get, you built the nation.
Thing that I'm so proud of is the fact that as black Africans, we're starting to realize that we don't have to look up to black Americans. We don't. Black Americans have never influenced any sort of good on us, bro. It's always been shaking bombs, gangs, and all this type of weird things, dog. Like, it's always been that. Never a good thing. Finally, as Black Africans, we're starting to realize our worth. Like, honestly speaking, bro, they have to look up to us, not the other way around.
Ready. Fight.
Yeah, captivity is coming for ya. The nerve of these little dud mud doodle slingers. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Watch to the very end. And I think I'll read the part I like. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, that's spit, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And with that, I say watch to the very end. Shalom.
This is the poop festival that is held annually in India. This is during the Pitakala war tradition where they gather in the streets and throw massive piles of cow poop at each other. People from different villages come to fight and throw cow poop at each other, and it's thought to bring prosperity and rain for the years to come. The problem is people get injured from this every year and infections run rampant, as you can imagine. I feel like there's got to be ways to bring people together and celebrate without these health and safety risks, but let me know your thoughts below.
Ready. Fight.
Second Esdras, 6th chapter, and the 56th verse. As for the other people which also came of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Right? Less than nothing, right? So these people are savage, man. These East Indians that try to, come to America and with their nose up. But these people have savage history and are nasty, filthy as Esau. A lot of them are offspring of Esau. Because if you look through your history or the bloodlines of the real East Indians, they didn't look like these guys. These East Indians today got a lot of Edomite features. So that goes into that. But they're filthy and whole. All these nations are nothing, man. And Israel is above all nations, as it says in Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. And with that, I say shalom. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Watch to the end. I have a video with the Hamites, the so-called Africans. They're just as dirty, as the other nations, too. So watch to the end. And with that, I say shalom.
This is the poop festival that is held annually in India. This is during the Pitakala war tradition where they gather in the streets and throw massive piles of cow poop at each other. People from different villages come to fight and throw cow poop at each other, and it's thought to bring prosperity and rain for the years to come. The problem is people get injured from this every year and infections run rampant, as you can imagine. I feel like there's got to be ways to bring people together and celebrate without these health and safety risks, but let me know your thoughts below.
These women pack their dreadlocks with cow dung, mud, and herbs. They're the Mwila tribe from Angola, and their hairstyles aren't just for looks. Each one shows if she's young, married, or coming of age, and it's all told through their hair. They use this mixture to shape an elaborate style called notombi, designed to last for weeks and protect their hair from the sun. They're also known for their massive necklaces, made from a mix of mud, dung, and beads. Not only is it super heavy, but it's worn at all times, even while sleeping. The colors represent different stages of a woman's life. Every detail from the hair to the beads reflects tradition, identity, and status.
Game over.
Now, I didn't know that this wasn't common knowledge, and if you didn't know this, that means you don't follow me. But white people have always indulged in cannibalism. They ate their slaves, and they ate black people that were free after the Emancipation Proclamation, after lynchings. If you didn't know this, you don't follow me, and if you don't follow me, you should follow me. My name's Chemistry. I teach Black history. I'm not part of Hillman Talk. I just do this for fun and out of the passion that I have for spreading Black history. And just like everything else on my page, I'm not just feeding you a bunch of bullshit. There are a plethora of books that you can look into that proves that this is a fact. Books like The Delectable Negro, which covers recipes of how to eat Black people. Another book called Edible People, The Historical Consumption of Negroes and Foreigners, and I believe it was like the cannibalistic trade. And that's just two of many. But yeah, if you want to know more about the topic, if you scroll down on my page, I have a video called White People Ate Black People. It's very, very informative. So go ahead, learn you something, follow me. I teach Black history. Also tap my link tree. I have a nonprofit, a YouTube.
Hebrews 12, chapter verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Shalom. So that proves there's no repentance for Esau, and he is profane. Eating bodies, this is normal for these nuts. Okay, they was doing this up to the year 1970. You believe that? Yeah, he's profane like that. That's the wicked fraternal brother, Esau, Edomites, Shalom.
Melanin pigment, right? Right. Is so unbelievable, George. They're using it in computer chips now because it has an ability to transduce electrical energy. Can you imagine this? It has this incredible ability to hold on to and transduce and manipulate electrons, electronic energy, and photons, photonic energy. It's a fascinating molecule.
African Americans built this nation. We built this nation. You know, you're just starting to get real credit for that. Okay, I don't know if you know that. You're just starting to get, you built the nation. Until you knock the hell out of them, because it's the only language they understand. But they fought back against law enforcement last night. And they're not going to be fighting back long, because I've instructed them and told them whatever happens, you know, they love to spit in the face of the police. As the police are standing up there in uniform, they're standing and they're screaming at them an inch away from their face. And then they start spitting in their face. And I said, you tell them, you spit and we hit. And they can hit real hard. It's a disgusting thing. I've watched that for years, for 3-4 years. I've watched them. The police are standing, and they're told, don't do anything under any search. So and you can see they want to get at it. And they're standing there, and people are spitting in their face, and they're not allowed to do anything. But now they are allowed to do whatever the hell they want. This dire public safety crisis stems directly from the abject failures of the city's local leadership. The radical left city council adopted no cash bail. By the way,
Ready.